Hey there, Sagittarius. It's Bridget with Native Touch Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. We're going to jump right into the fun stuff. We're going to start with an angel number oracle card, jump into tarot, and then wrap everything up with a soul truth oracle card. If this is the type of content you enjoy, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing, but means the world to me. So thank you in advance. And Sagittarius, your angel number is 1818, willpower. Significant events are on the horizon for you. You will make great strides in your endeavors and gain invaluable experiences. The right people and resources will come your way, presenting excellent opportunities and positive changes. Embrace your journey towards greatness. And spirit guides, come hang out with Sagittarius and myself for this reading. Please guide my hands and my heart so that we can have a little fun. Okay. Your first card, Sagittarius. 9 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups. Okay. We have the World with the Chariot, the 10 of Wands, and Death. The Lovers with the Ace of Pentacles. Now the fun part. We get to translate. So, 9 of Cups, Sagittarius. You are someone you should be getting excited because the 9 of Cups is all about your wishes coming true. This is total fulfillment. So the 9 of Cups is really about realizing that you can make anything a reality. Dreams coming true. This is positivity, optimism. But then we go into the 7 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups is an energy of daydreaming, of not getting your work done. Being distracted is probably a better way of saying it. So the 7 of Cups is an energy of having too many options on the table. So if you're getting distracted, try to fine tune exactly what your next step should be and try really hard to focus on that. Because with the 7 of Cups energy, it's as if more things are going to be placed in front of you as you figure things out. So let's see where this is going. 9 of Cups and 7 of Cups for Sagittarius spirit guides. Why? Why? The Hermit. Okay, you're being asked to look within and do some soul searching. The Hermit is all about self-reflection. This is looking for the inner guidance. So we need to turn the outside noise down and really look within. So if 9 of Cups is all about wishes coming true, and 7 of Cups is actually making the wish because, you've got so many options, aren't you going to look at one of them and say, "Oh, I wish that's the one that would work out"? Well, the Hermit is here to tell you, look within for the answers. They're not going to be outside of you. You need to do your soul searching before the universe can hand you what's next for you. You need to figure out you first, Sagittarius. Let's move on to position 2. This is possible challenges, if any. We're starting off strong with the world. And the world is telling me that you are successful. And you have been successful wrapping up the last chapter in your life. So the world is about success, achievement, but it's completing a cycle. It's reaching the goal. So whatever the goal was for this cycle of yours, you did it. Congratulations. You made it to the end. But the end means there's a new beginning. And that is where we have the Chariot. So the Chariot is also a card of victory and success, but the Chariot could also represent self-discipline. Okay, so I think in your case, Sagittarius, especially if we are soul searching over here, looking within for answers, the Chariot is here to tell you that we might have to really focus on our behaviors. The self-discipline for your next chapter in life sounds like it's going to be very, very important. So, spirit guides, why do we have the World and the Chariot here for Sagittarius? And we have the Six of Swords. Okay, so the Six of Swords energy, it's kind of like a limbo. This is an energy that nothing is good, but nothing is great either, right? So it's kind of that bleh feeling that you get every once in a while. The Six of Swords could be the blues. This could be escaping. This could be moving on. It's a transition card. So again, nothing feels wrong, but nothing feels right either. That is the Six of Swords energy. So your self-discipline is going to be needed in order for you to get out of this Six of Swords position that you're in, right? No one likes to be in limbo. No one likes to have that feeling of, again, nothing's right, but nothing's wrong. And I don't know how else to say that. If you experience that feeling in life, you know what I mean. It's, I'm not happy, but I don't understand why. There's nothing wrong with my life. That is the Six of Swords. So stop overthinking, start working on your self-discipline to get you going to start the next cycle in your life. Then we have the third position, which is advice from Spirit. And the 10 of Wands is telling me that you are feeling really overworked and burdened right now. Like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. The 10 of Wands is a really heavy energy, but it's a 10. That's the good part here. So the 10 is all about completing a cycle. We're getting to the end of something, right? So you might be tired. You might be running the last 50 yards of your marathon, right? That is the 10 of Wands energy. It's that I'm that close. I'm so stinking tired, but you know you have to cross that finish line. And that finish line could be death. And that sounded a little harsh. Death card does not mean death. Death actually in tarot means a new beginning. So Sagittarius, this whole reading is about you starting something new, but tapping inside of you to get the ball rolling. So the Death card, again, it's about a new beginning. This is another card of transition. This is a card of letting go. Okay, we don't want to carry anything over into our next cycle that could hurt us. This is a card telling you now is the time to purge any bad habits, anything that could stop you from hitting your next goals. So Spirit Guides, why do we have 10 of Wands and the Death card here for Sagittarius for this week? The Six of Pentacles. And this is an offer. This is an energy of generosity. The Six of Pentacles is all about resources, gratitude, and generosity. Okay. So someone could be generous with you. You might be generous with someone new. Or this really could just be your sign in life to really tap in to how gracious you should be for how far you've come. So if we're talking about wrapping up cycles, and starting new ones, the Six of Pentacles might just be here to remind you to take that deep breath. Say thank you to the universe for getting you through that last chapter. Well, let's move on to possible outcome for you this week. We're starting off this with the Lovers. This could be all about love. This could be directly related to your soulmate. This could be about romance. But the Lovers card could also be about making a major decision. So when you pick your spouse, it is one of the absolute biggest decisions you will ever make in your life. So choosing that person, the actual choice of choosing, is an energy of the Lovers card. It's the making a major choice. Because then we have the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is an energy of prosperity. This is manifestation. This is an offer, a gift from the universe, and this is in the physical form. Pentacles are earth energy, so they are physical things in our life. So if we have a major decision to be made, but the universe is going to be handing us a gift, it's as if we've planted the seed for our next chapter, and now the universe wants us to see what's going to grow. Was your major choice what seed to plant? Let's find out. We have the Three of Wands. Let's see what the Three of Wands is. The Three of Wands is a card of exploring the unknown. This is a card of vision. Okay, so if your next chapter is just kicking off and we are planting the seeds of productivity to get you moving in the right way, that major decision that has to be made could absolutely be influenced by the Three of Wands energy because it's a card of vision. So if you are trying to hold that in your mind, what my next step should be, what my next chapter is going to look like, get ready, because the Three of Wands is here to tell you the universe is going to help you through that. They're going to do the best they can to really give you as much information before you make your decision. The universe feels like it's going to lay everything out for you. So please, please, please focus on the self-discipline, the soul searching that we have to get done, because I think the universe is really ready to hand you one heck of a gift, and it's going to have you make a major decision that's really going to set the stage for your next chapter. Congratulations, Sagittarius. Now let's grab our soul truth. Let's see how the universe is going to wrap all of this up. And we have... Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? This sounds like it might be something particular. The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Today's soul action. Heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Oh, I love that for you, Sagittarius. Well, there you have it. If this reading resonated at all, I would love for you to hit that like, share, or follow. It really does matter for small channels like mine. And I have launched little mini quick Taroscopes for a midweek check-in. So make sure you check out that this coming week, and I will see you next week for your weekly reading. Thank you so much if you made it this far, and make it a good one, Sagittarius.